sleep. But lately there's been something different, and it makes just like we were meant to be. I've been read about love, it's hard to break it, but I don't plan on giving you up. I think we both know we look good from afar, yeah, I can't shake it. So if you're feeling ready to start, then just say so. If you're ready to start, just say so. So if you're feeling ready to start, then just say so. If you're ready to start, if you want it. So if you're feeling ready to start, then just say so. So if you're feeling ready to start, then just say so.
All right, we're good. We're chilling. Vocals are back in. Good. I don't know why we've got delay on everything. It's just color correct. Well, that's good news. I don't know why it's delayed. Oh, well. Thanks for coming through to the stream, guys. It's going to be a fantastic little night tonight. We're going to be working on the next release that is going to be happening at the end of this month. So what, in 12 days? How good. Great time to look at tracks. So that's what we're going to do. Let's jump into it, hey? I've already got the projects already loaded up. So this is what we've got. This is what we're working on. And we're going to figure out how to make this a little bit more of an extended track. So this is the ID that we've got for the time being. So yeah, we've got a rough idea, which we're going to figure out. Oh, I've made myself small. Fantastic news. Is that better? Oh yeah, that's a little bit more like highest me better, and it's not as laggy. All right, cool. We fixed it. Cool. So yeah, that's what we got. So we got to figure out how to we got to finish this one off a little bit. So the goal is going to be to, make this a little bit more user friendly. So what I want to do as well is, first off, with the drums, I'm going to quickly work on. Also maybe. All right. Low key, mildly, semi. Yeah, that's better. All right, cool. So now that we got that, we need to... figure out how to drop into that, because I want that to be the second idea, which is going to be sick. The issue is we come from... I can't just like randomly drop into it, can we? Surely. I don't... Sounds sick. You know what? I should add those automation clips back in. These ones here that I need, drag those over here. Just throw drums at it, I guess. Oh, and sidechain. So one thing we're going to do is absolutely saturate this thing in, like it already has been. Which way? We've got the reverb, wet sound. That'll go in there. Then we just copy this across and we cut all of this out. Oh, actually, you know what? That'll do. And with the where's our collab at? That's a great question. I haven't quite touched that one yet, but we can have a look at that later on tonight. I'm planning to do this in like an hour, potentially finish this off, and potentially look at doing some artwork for it as well, and then we'll touch it. We touch it. We will, for sure. Where are we at? You're like 70. We're going to get rid of this drum fill, and we're just going to add hats. Yeah, that's heaps sexy. All right, cool. And then we copy this across because that's a sweep kick in. We want that sweep kick in. Okay, I have an idea. We're just going to cut out all of this up to that snare and that kick, and it's going to get a triplet fill. So bang, bang, bang. And then like that. And then it gets another sweep kick, and then we follow these crashes down. So it goes yeah? Is that yeah? Yeah, that's right. Okay, cool. I have a different idea. Okay, instead of having all these high notes. And the reverb swell it out and then automatically shut off the reverb as soon as the kick hits. So it's just like that. And then this will also get the same treatment. So copy value, paste it. Wait, copy, paste it. That had a better effect in my head. Maybe it's too wet. 3%, surely. All right, change plans. Uh-huh. Glitch. That's not how you spell glitch. That's how you spell glitch, and put it in my library. What do I have it set to? Most popular? Of course. Okay, alright, so let's get a laser in here instead because a laser is easy to find. Oops. Hello? Sick? Good news. Alright, so back to glitch. Oh my gosh. No, I don't want that. I don't want any of these, to be honest. I'm gonna find it. I know where it is. Wait. There is a particular sound I want. There it is. Woo! Yeah. Turn that up. Cool. So now here's the real question. Can we distort this like crazy? Without it getting hella saturated, which it already is hella saturated. So let's just see what a... Honestly, we'll just do a blood overdrive, see what happens there. Nope, that's not going to do it. Fast distort. That's fast LP. Fast distort. It clipped it to craziness. That's insane. Okay, so that's not also not what we're going to do. What else is a really good distortion that we could use? Kilohertz. Kilohertz distortion. That just peaks it like crazy. We have to get like super distorted so it's like clipping almost. Overly distorted. So actually, honestly, probably even maybe a Serum 2 distortion. A Serum 2 distortion might go hard. Alright, so distortion. Alright. That's becoming too hard. I give up. That's not gonna work. Oh, dude, it needs to be like another, like, honestly, just like color base it. Color base. Is color base still cool in 2026? Let's be real. What we're going to do is we're going to create a silly little square wave with a pulse distortion. I am a rhythm producer. Oh, yeah. All right, so we're going to FM that from C also. Throwing some noise. This is going to get a flanger of this one. Okay, actually, we're going to remove that and do it that way. And then we're going to hyper that with an EQ prior to, actually, because I want to cut it. I guess. So that needs to go for a quicker modulation, but that's right, we'll change that later. So let's open up this, my bad pimp. Let's open up this way and set that to 14. Nothing else is set to 14. Yeah, sweet. Open up a new pattern and delete this. Then put it down here. That sounds sick. How cool does that sound? There's a sidechain's deactivated. What do we got? Okay. Disperse it like crazy. Disperser. There we are. And then run it through bismuth. Why not? Cool. Apparently this is not logged in. Good. Login. Hold up. I can't see what I'm doing. Can I make this bigger? Oh, hell yeah, I can. What? Why is that not working? Whatever, I didn't want to use it anyway. Chroma. Set it up for MIDI. It's in F minor, so we want oh, maybe not MIDI, just go bang, bang, bang. Why does it sound so bad? It's probably the even harmonics being added in from the FM modulation, actually. Times like this, I wish I had bismuth. That actually functioned. All right, well, I changed my idea as well again, so oof, this is not going well. Okay, so what we're also going to do is we're going to get rid of all of this and rewrite with this drums as well as these, because that's more accurate. We'll have the 2-bar fake out and then the actual physical drop, which will change with something else. Which needs that. So that goes there, that goes all the way out to the end there, which is like that. So what the heck do I do? That's the real question. needs to be melodic. So what if we brought back this? Oh, that sounds sick. Also needs a volume cut when the laser comes in, so we just go like this. Great automation clip, and that should go like this. Is that when the laser comes in? Yeah, okay, sweet. So it needs to go like that. Bang. So the laser should go off, and then the reverb should cut as well. And then what we might do as well is we might make unique, reverse this. Do we get a reverse on the snare? Oh, actually, you know what would be sick? Yeah. Oh, nope, that's not it. Be this one, and we add this macro to it, turn it all the way up. And then that should be turned all the way. Hold up. I might have the automation around the wrong way. What did Okay. Oh, so that's automated to that. So what the... Oh, it's because, yeah, I've got this. Bent, get that guy out of here. It's because I've got that happening, which honestly, if I get... like that. Okay, and that needs to be automated to that, which that also needs to be automated to that. That sounds horrible. Why does that sound horrible? Okay, alright, new idea. So we're going to get it out of that one instead, and we're going to put it to this one, which we're going to put in here, and we're going to make this unique and delete all of that. Okay, so we're going to clone this, then delete that and add it into this one, and then jump into this and get rid of that, and remove all destinations. Alright, tab. This idea isn't working as well as I thought it was going to work, so this is rather frustrating. Oh, actually, you know what? There's a better way to do this. I don't know why I haven't been doing this to begin with. Okay, so what's this? Not what I want. Okay, so let's add it to that one instead. Control V and then... Okay, so delete this, then add it to this. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do, actually. What's that modulating? Something sick as long as it's on either end of the scale. Okay, alright, I know what that's doing now. Okay, so that macro makes sense. That's why everything sounds bad. But here's what we're going to do instead. We're going to... You know what? I don't think I have it anymore. We're going to go Flux Mini 2. I'm going to quickly download this because it's free. And apparently I'm not logged in. Got it in my library, so I should just be able to download it. Get this if you don't want to pay for LFO tool, because how much is LFO tool? LFO tool. Sick, it's not even here. Isotope LFO tool. Because it costs 50 USD. What the hell, bro? Ugh. No one ever wants to pay that much money for something. Instead of extracting, we're just going to run it straight. Oh, okay, all right, I'll extract. No, cancel. Just run it. Run. There we go. Accept. Of course I accept. Install. Finish. Cool. All right, that's done. That's done. Which means we go over here. We go options. All plugins. Manage plugin. Uninstall plugins. It'll go Flux Mini 2. You should add that to your library. And I'll be like, yes. All right, cool. Oops. Now if I go into this and put this down the bottom and go Flux Mini 2. That's turning off the wrong insert anyway. Okay, so This automation clip needs to be deleted. And then this automation is going to control the volume of this, which should be create automation clip, then drag that down here. Copy value, paste. That's better. Sick. Which means we can go back to the old one as well and have that little... and then what? Just a chord stab like that? Just for the sake of chord stabs? And then what have I got over here? Is that that's the old one, isn't it? So if that volume corrects itself to go up like that, and then copy value, base value. Gosh, that sounds horrible. I love it. Cool. All right, so now we just need to figure out what we're going to do there for the drop. And then we'll be pretty much done, right? That's a whole song. It's a whole song. So let's figure that out. Whoa, that doesn't need to be there either. Tom fill, surely. Put this tom in there because that's fun. Whoa, that's associated to something else. Okay, well, let's just drag that up there and link with the prof track and hide it. So that should now. Sick. That's better. All right, so clap bang. Wah. Oh gosh, do we just... Whip. Whip, whip. Okay, so new pattern. That also doesn't help because it's not on the right thing. One, two, three. Which should go. Ba, ba, ba. Do, 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 do. drag that across again. Baby, me. Ba, ba, That's such a simple melody, but it sounds so good. So it should be wah, wah, wah. Wee, 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 wee. Wee, 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 wee. Oh yeah, that sounds sick. Like that. And we need that turnaround from in here. Where's that? This one. Where am I, dude? There's too many octaves happening. better. So that's... I don't know if we're just copying that across for drums. Not that far. Holy moly. Over here. Next one over. Get rid of those. And copy that all the way across. All right. Woo! It's so easy because it's already in key. We just go down here. It goes into a piano slot. So make unique, and that goes up one, and then make unique, and that goes down two, and then we just go like that. Okay, fine. I'll do it the other way because that's following the bass line. So that's 3 instead, and then that goes like that. And that's going to go... And then that's going to go bum, 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 which needs to be make unique. And that's going to go down to that one, bum, bum, bum. Alright, the good news is we just need to come up with a fun little bass, like, melody thing that comes in the middle. So what do we got for stabs? Stab! Oh, fine. Get out of my library. Clearly this is giving me all of the house stuff. So let's go to genres, tear out dubstep. It's the right idea, wrong bass. Ugh. Also, semi-rider bass. Got an idea for this, which is going to go pretty sweet, hopefully. So that should be the end of that, which we can then go like this. Oops. Go allocate this to a sidechain group so that it actually gets sidechain. This is going to go to a random effects channel, say 73. Going to get stereo separated so that it's wide in the mix. Going to get extra stereo separated by adding a stereo separator into it. More than what the mixer can do. And then it's going to get a low cut so that it doesn't interfere with the muddiness of the bass. Say at 150 hertz, and then it's going to get a little bit of a reverb on it, which is going to be this one. It's going to have a semi-slow decay and not as wet. Cool. It's going to get a 12 octave pitch up, and that's going to go like that. It's going to go copy value, paste value for the very first hit, and then after that. also going to add a fat Serum 2 patch with AU chord stab because that just sounds friggin' sick. Alright, this is going to go onto mixer track, like, I don't know, 34? Nope, 35, 36, 37. I'm going to go 37. It's going to get a cut out of all of the bass tones because it's already pretty bassy. It's going to go all up to 250 hertz, and then this is going to be a super sick chord stab. Bang. Oops. 115. It's going to go right there, and this is going to get grouped with the above track. This is going to get... Oh, that's not where it goes. It goes over here. This we're going to get out of the sidechain. And then, yeah, literally just a bang with a make unique. And then this is not going to get that. It's going to get that. And then it's just going to go like this and B. B. Blah, 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 blah. And then we're going to articulate tool, copy state, and then copy this all the way across. And we're going to create an automation clip with this, and then just go need articulator tool, paste state, and drag that back over this way. Sweet. All right, cool. Now we find a fun bass to fill in with. So we still need a cool bass. I'm going to save that for later. Sample selection is so... Honestly, phase one, bro. Come in clutch. There should be... Bow. Yeah. Okay, so these are going to go to a mixer track. We're going to quickly do some work on it. Okay, so first thing it's going to do is it's going to get all of the actual sub that's in it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So sub, take it out. Okay, this is going to get a distortion on it. What distortion are we going to use? That's the real question. Maybe just OTT it. It gets hefty, so that, and that. Okay, then we're going to Serum Effects. That's a shape filter. That's not what we want. We want a Serum Effects. That's the same filter. Serum Effects. There we go. So this is going to get us distortion, compression, hyperdimension. In that order, this is going to get a soft saturation. Okay, cool. Now that that's there, we need to get a sub bass that's going to follow the same pattern, which we're going to go Serum 2. We're going to get the clean sub. Okay, so this is going to get an envelope. Which is going to get absolutely creamed through some saturation. So it's going to get a wave shaper. It's going to get a soft. All right, and that's going to go through some OTT first as well. I'm going to turn the depth down to like 15, turn it up, and then turn that up 10. All right, and then that's going to go straight through a low pass filter again. Okay, so if I add that to a new pattern and go exactly in line with this, it should be on quarter beat, so it should be whap, 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 do. Okay, so it's not that one, it's actually, we should probably take those. Okay, and then quarter step it. Okay, so, ugh. That's the idea. It's just horribly mixed. Okay, so, The idea is there. I like it. It's getting there. My knee's getting sore. Why does this sub sound... It sounds fine there, but in mix. Is it because it's too much top noise? It sounds so cool. Okay, this needs to be turned down a heap too. There's a double up in the first section. Why does this sound so bad? Hello, sir. Welcome to the stream at Big Will New. Yes, sir, we are cooking up. Hopefully. The only drama that I'm having is I can't make this bass sound sick. Big Lindsay in the chat also. Oh, the stabs disappeared. Oh my gosh. Bro, why does that sub sound so messy? Oh my gosh. Is it the... It's just the sub, right? It's just the sub. Okay, let's take the... take the friggin' top sound out and just. It's definitely the sub. All right, wait, let's just in the patch. Don't touch it. That's better. Much better. Okay. All right. So now we're low-key cooking. Okay. So. Oops. Okay, so then what if we try it up to 4? Up, my bad, one more. Nah, I definitely like it down more. And instead of that against that. Oops. So make unique. crisp it up with some OT shmee. Okay, set that to like 13. Bang. Now it's low key, but there. Okay. Dude, that sounds so sick. Yeah, make unique and then set that up to oh, actually, and because we went down, we set this one to unique and turn that one up 100. Yeah, that's sick. All right, cool. Let's work on this. Make unique instead of going. So was that one? Yeah, surely. Excuse me, disgusting. Create automation clip and just have that pitch up. too much there. I think we just keep it go back to what it was, because that's too much. Oh, yum. Make unique. That should be 6. Ooh. Brother. We're cooking. We're cooking. We low-key cooking. All right. This is brother. This right here is sick. What a switch up. What a switch up from what it was, bro. Now the only drama is I have an itchy armpit. That's not a drama. Why does this Okay, so let's go pitch down instead. Oops, make this unique. So what's that set to? 400. Why is it not setting to? There we go. That's kind of sick. so we're going to get rid of this instead. Oh, yeah, I should probably make it match. Yeah, so just the same. Like that. Oh, actually, you know what? Yes, sir. We have been cooking. Absolutely frothing this cook. Gonna go clap. Like that, and get rid of all of these side chains. So it goes. So bang. Another snare on the end. Good. Then back into the piano with nature and the end of the song. Look at that. Bang. Simple as that, bro. What's that? 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Bang. All right. We're just gonna have a quick listen through for the entire thing and see what comes out, bro. Let's see what we can do. Oh yeah, Mr. Quabs. All right, so I think the only thing that we need to work on is a little bit of the flow for this, just a little bit. That's much better. Okay, all right. So then all we need to do is also automate these with a different cutoff. There's a little bit of a different. Got that. Why did those crashes not sound like what? Wait, hold up. Why did those crashes sound fine and those crashes over there sound so hard? Let's have a look, shall we? Bang. Okay, so it's might be magic. They're not side chains, so. But you know what? It actually needs more crashes. That sounds Actually, you know what? I have a cool idea for this. Does this have a pitch bend? Or it does have a pitch bend on it. Yeah, here. Cool. We can add this in and go. Drag that all the way over here. So that's set to 200 cents. So that needs to be brought down to 70. Hopefully. Sick. That sounds like nothing. It's the wrong thing. Interesting. that a side chain? All the automation. Get rid of. Maybe. I mean, I don't mind it. Maybe it's just the reverb that I don't like. Yeah, I think it just needs to be a reverb on the tail end, but keep it like that. And okay, so change the add a second reverb. Just turn. Reverb 3, which will 6. Zero. One there, which we output. This reverb, it's going to have 1,000 wets. Okay. Second. The 100 reverb. That's a horrible idea. I love it. Actually going to up that reverb. We're just going to throw that in there afterwards because that tremolo effects. Maybe not with the tremolo. Yes, I think we are. We're very much finished. It's just like figuring out this outro. Reverse reverb, tail into the piano. Yeah, I don't know why I haven't done that. I haven't done any reverse reverb. Kind of a monkey, bro. That sounds sick. Reverb. Yeah, that's exactly. And then the way that it just like kind of echoes out, bro. Oh. Yeah, that's sick. Honestly, maybe without. Okay, so now out of context. I mean, out of context. In context. Ghastly is insane. Want this to be a little bit less. Yeah, like that. A little bit less, like, full length. Yeah, okay, so that was too much. That makes sense. Okay, so we copy that across and we drag that out. All right, let's give it one full listen through together and see what we got. All right, everybody take notes. Tell me your least favorite part, okay? Oh, actually, it's not a bad idea. Saving the project, not a... All right, I've saved at least 30 times. 2 seconds. We're gonna play it out loud and we're gonna... Okay, here we go. I think we're there. I think we're there. We're there. Absolutely. So now we just get to boost it, export it, and upload it, and then play it for the boys. I'll put it up for stream tomorrow for DMZ News Official, because lol, I just like throwing stuff at them. To be honest, they're funny guys. We were gonna make artwork for this, but I think we got so heavily involved in actually making a 6-second drop that it ended up getting, you know, close to the time where we finish. So how good's that? Congratulations for sitting through another music stream. We did it. Probably gonna be DJing next week, because I got a DJ once every fortnight. I mean, once every month. Sick. New release coming out. This is the next song. Be keen. You've heard it. You've heard it here. So be there. Spookies. Gonna sound sick. I can't think of much more that I want to do to it, so I think we're just gonna literally export it, give it a quick little final master with some EQing and such, and call it a night. So thanks for coming through. Appreciate you guys always. We'll see you next week, where we're gonna party and hopefully have